Hey guys, so since my last video, the Christ Common Ground Part 2, since that last video, this happened. As soon as I got done the video, I started loading it up to YouTube. I stood up, go do something, and I was dizzy. Dizzy as fuck. Like, could barely walk. I'm like, oh no, a stroke. I realized it wasn't the same effects as a stroke. So that's good. Then I told Grace, I think I'm fucking dizzy or something. I realized after a while I had torn two, I had torn my soul body, the ethereal body that wraps you in the physical body. Well, I had torn two holes in the back of it, in the back of my neck, right here. And that, Grace came, checked it out, and said, yep, it'll take you about 3 days to heal unless we have to take you to a doctor. I'm like, fuck, 3 days to heal. So just in case, I went and got Q-tips and rubbing alcohol. If you ever get dizzy, take a Q-tip, dip it in rubbing alcohol, and clean your ears out with it. Because sometimes you get bacteria in your ear, and the bacteria will make you dizzy. You get vertigo. So it's good you don't have vertigo, especially if you have to work every day. So just it saves you from going to a fucking ear doctor, all that bullshit you gotta do. Just take Q-tip, rubbing alcohol, clean your ear out with it, and it'll go away instantly because the bacteria is growing in your ear canal, and that bacteria and shit in there cleans it right out. Anyway, no good. Didn't do nothing. So I spent all day driving around the city, buying groceries, going to visit my mom, doing my train pictures, videos, and I was supposed to do more. I was supposed to go to the bank, but I couldn't make it. Totally didn't, barely did anything. Anyway, I come home later that night and I made it to 9 o'clock before I went to sleep because I was exhausted. And I'm still spinning, same as always. And I could see the tears spiritually in my soul skin because I've repaired them 100 times from other tears and cuts and wounds and blunt force traumas on my soul skins. So at my mom's house, I tried stitching them up with a suture, literally suture, and it worked a little bit. Then by the end of the day, it went back to normal. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And Christ had told me, he goes, the reason this happened is because you got the truth. And I go, well, yeah. But it pissed me off so much because I got the truth. And you see my last video, I'm a raging fucking lunatic. Well, not really. All of it's my reality. Learning the truth from before you were born in the spirit world that caused you problems in this world. So all that took place over a guy named Needles. That rage, he said, Christ said, by you raging in the video, making the video, you were raging. Oh, that that you were basically forcing yourself out of your body. When you did that, you ripped the skins. So he said, when I was raging on the video yesterday to you guys, telling my story and my problems, spiritual problems, my experiences, I was raging so bad, my soul came out and ripped. I gotta calm down. And ripped my soul body. Soul body is the thing that the body that keeps you, the ethereal body that keeps you wrapped tight in your body, your physical body. He said it'll take 3 days to heal. He goes, but we think it has to do with your seeds. And I laid down at 9 o'clock p.m. just to get some rest because I was tired. I'm usually up till midnight. But anyway, I woke up at midnight and region priests, I had to go to the region priest because Christ said, we think it has something to do with your seeds. He goes, remember when you had your stroke 2 years ago? I go, yeah. He goes, the same thing happened, but in the physical, the blood pressure was over 200. You had a clogged fucking artery right here. I had a clogged artery, and that broke and blew a gasket in my fucking brain. Basically, I blew a bunch of blood vessels. Just fucking exploded in my head. So my blood is good. My blood pressure is good. I'm all fucking. I take blood pressure pills, and my heart rate and all that is good. But the thing is, I got mad, and my soul came started coming out of my body yesterday on the fucking video when I was ranting and raving because that's when it happened, and I tore the skins in the back of my neck. Crazy, we're taking you to region priest, and it might have something to do with your seeds. Because the last time it happened to you, you had 16 seeds and you had a stroke. He says this time you had seizure, 2 seizures. Now, a seizure is when you don't want to be in your body and your soul's fighting your body to get out. You think you can just ask to travel, but there's different ways, and it's a whole physiological between the soul and the soul body and the ego and rage and past because Christ brought it out, brought my past, gave me my brain the truth, and my brain realized my whole life's fucking problems was based on because of this fucking guy named Needles in a band that I wanted to be in. It's a small thing. This is the end result. This is how much shit you get from the spirit world. And Christ brought it out. Anyway, the result was I got fucking mad because I had just found out about it. Needles in the fucking hour before I woke up or less. So I woke up, I made the video. That's how fast it was. And Christ taught me in the dream of that night. Anyway, so the region priests sewed me back up correctly. I'm at the region priests. They sewed me back up. I had 2 tears in the back of my neck, which the plasma was coming out and affecting my brain, which was like alcohol, but worse. And if that stuff was to hit my eyeballs, fuck, forget it. You can't even move. You can't even move. The last time that happened was with a fight, a spiritual fight I had with somebody. I forgot who it was. He tore my fucking skins with a knife in the head. I got a knife, something happened. Anyway, the blood plasma got into my eyes, and one eye, like you know how you're viewing me now, one eye went literally went whoop, looking straight up. The other eye went whoop, looking straight down. I was seeing the roof and my fucking feet at the same time. I was pointed at the computer, looking at the computer, and I'm seeing the roof and my feet. Off to the region priest to get it fixed. The doctor sewed me up, stopped the bleeding, got the blood out. Weeping is called weeping. Plasma shit. It's what happens when you tear your ethereal skins. You get this blood plasma. Anyway, healed up by the end of the day, and I was back to normal. Off again for the next fucking problem. That one was the scariest I've ever had. Oh, holy fuck. So anyway, the priest sewed me up. I fell asleep for 2, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 2 hours. I woke up. Region priest is still at me. He goes, don't move, don't move. We still got to fix, still got some work for you to do, on you to do. And he took this long pole and had like a magnet on the end of it, a magnet, but it was electrified at the end of it. And I go, what the hell are you going to do that? Because I think it's going on my ass, right? And he goes, I gotta touch the spot, the tears. I gotta, what's that word he used? He goes, I gotta regenerate this skin onto the rest of the skins and seal the wound. Electricity will do this. He called it electricity, but it was like electricity. Anyway, he stuck it in my neck and he just touched the skins on it and it went bzzz, and it tingled like electricity, like a car battery, like a fucking battery. You know, you take a battery and you stick it and it tingles. That's what it was doing to my skins. So, and I could see it. There was a point. It was like this. The skin that I tore was right here, and from the seizure I had, and it was down like that. He had to plaster back up into my neck right here, and he used the battery gizmo, and he did that. Took him fucking 20 minutes to do it, 10 for each wound. So like it was like 10 minutes for each tear. So the region priest is laying over top of me in the spirit world, repairing my soul body. So he is, I go, hey, I'll give you $20,000 to decommission that air conditioner over there. And he goes, nope, can't help you. I'm like, you fuck. He goes, I'm the doctor, the region priest doctor. So he knew what to do to heal me, which was fucking cool. As much as I hate the region priests, they are cool. They know their shit. Yeah, they do. They know it. Anyway, I tried stitching it up with sutures, but it didn't hold too well. And I was fucking spinning, laying in bed doing it. So what I mean by that is I can take my soul, create a suture, and stitch the tear in my soul skin. And I'm just looking at the back of my head. So in my own body, in my own soul, when I lay down and meditate, I can look through my whole body, find a problem, stitch it up. And that's what I did. I turned around in my body, found a fucking tear, and took two sides and started stitching it up. Anyway, he said, he goes, now don't move around a lot. Don't try to be less stressed. It's gonna you have to come back 2 more times. It'll take you about 3 days to heal. And I got it, but it's to actually fix the problem, it's gonna take 2 more times. But so that's where I am. So I woke up this morning an hour ago, and I only had a little bit of dizzy. And the dizzy was vertigo, call it vertigo. You know when you get pissed drunk and everything starts spinning one way? It starts spinning like that. Everything in your vision starts going. That's what it's like. That's what it was like. Nah, I had no alcohol, I had no weed. But you know when you get drunk and you smoke weed and that effect, you gotta put your foot on the ground to keep you stable before you go to bed, or you fucking lose control. Anyway, that's what it was like walking around, just like you're pissed. I hated it. I fucking hate that shit. Anyway, repercussions from Christ's Commonwealth, common ground dream. He said it's not called the first dream was called common ground dream. The second one I did as part of the dream session, but you found the reason I'm having one of the reasons why I'm having all these problems in this life with loser, what are they called? Dumpster divers, drug addicts, is because of needles. That carried on from before I was born into this life, and I didn't know why. I just knew, fuck, I don't like you. I just don't like you because you're a dumpster diver. And it's not mean I don't hate you. Just don't talk to me. We got nothing to talk about. Don't come fleece stuff off me. Don't give me a shakedown. You come over to me and you give me a shakedown to steal my shit, steal my wallet, steal my backpack, talk bullshit with me to get me preoccupied while your friend is going up behind me. I don't want you fucking people around me because that's what they do. And if they don't get what they want, they start blaming you for their whole fucking life. I got no fucking time for that shit. I'm so fucking above it. I'm so fucking far beyond it. I see it inside and out. I was almost one of them. I lived on the streets for a year. I know what it's like, but I never became that fucking bad where I have to take fucking drugs to hide my fucking problems. I get drunk once in a while, but fuck, who don't? Smoke pot once in a while, but who don't? You fucking guys are living it. You've accepted it. You've embraced it. You've embraced you and your fucking the adult dumpster diver, the adult dumpster diver who looks over all the little dumpster divers. My kids in spirit world call him a sewer ranger. He's a sewer ranger. That's the kids call him. I fucking laughed my ass off. I go, who's the fucking king leader of them all? Who Needles? He's a sewer ranger. I'm like, holy shit. That was fucking funny, man. Fucking sewer ranger. Anyway, that's what happened. So I have to remain calm. I can't get mad. Not yet. It's gotten better. The healing's gotten better. I'm not spinning. I'm a little wobbly on my feet. I can feel the wobble in my head. and they took my fucking seeds away. I don't ever get them back. I got 2 seeds, and they're questioning them. So I spend my whole life with 14 seeds. From the time I was a baby, I had 14 creation seeds. That's why I had all these experiences. That's the way I am, and I wanted to keep being that. When I had my stroke, I was pissed off from the air conditioner next door, Chris, and fucking everything. And I had a seizure, big ass seizure from the priestess, Chris, the air conditioner, fucking asshole next door. And I stroked out. Went to the hospital for 3 weeks. Fucking puked up blood for 3 months. Well, I didn't puke it up. I snorted it up. You get those little holes at the top of your fucking mouth, in your mouth. That, yeah, I do that every morning. Fucking hordes of fucking blood and snot came out. Incredible. And it's all from my fucking brain, the part that I blew up, blew a gasket. I gotta make a video about that because I had a dream about it, about a dream representation of what happened to my head. Very cool. I'll make it in the next video or sometime in the future. Yeah, the vertigo shit sucks. So the next time you get vertigo, spirit people, because like normal people, you're so wrapped up in your body, you don't even know you have a soul. And you're supposed to be that way to keep you wrapped in your body for the physical experience, but you don't even know you have a fucking soul because society lied to you about everything. So you're just walking around the planet a fucking cabbage head because you don't know nothing. You don't know the truth about nothing. Me, I broke it. I broke the fucking mold and brought my fucking soul to my head, and now it just fluctuates more or less. But I got my soul body fixed up with Christ and the Regent priests and everybody. I can still see, I can still hear them, I can still talk to them. And if I meditate, fuck, it gets worse and worse and worse. Not worse, it's kind of cool. I'm experiencing 2 worlds at once. I go to sleep here in the physical world, and I'm running around St. Lucian doing things, talking to girls. And here I am, 56 years old, and they see me as a 20-year-old. It's fucking weird, man. But then I go to sleep in that world, wake up in that world, and wake up in this world. Pretty weird. Like I said the other day in the past video, I woke up on a pillow with a button, and all of a sudden the pillow disappeared. I knew I woke up in my body too, but I woke up in the spirit world, woke up in both worlds at the same time. I'm looking at a pillow, and all of a sudden it went zoom, and I'm looking at my pillow here. So 1 fucking second, I'm looking at St. Lucian pillow, my soul body, sleeping in St. Lucian at CBC's house, and I come back to this physical body, and I'm seeing my pillow, and I ain't even opened my eyes yet. So you see how it works within the brain? That's you're perceiving from your ego. So the best part to see and know where you are is when as soon as you wake up in your bed, as soon as you wake up naturally, remember your dream, go back to the dream, realize what the dream is, realize all the aspects of it. I can go on for 10 hours here, man. But sometimes it ain't a dream. It's you, your soul, where you are. Because you can't leave the dream. When you can't leave the dream, you're there. Now, when you're dreaming, The dream will go and fade away, and you wake up here. And that'll happen with when you're walking around St. Lucian, having a good time. That'll happen also, but you can go back to it. I don't want to go. You're right back in talking to your friends again as you're awake into bed. That's the difference between a dream world, and your soul in St. Lucian, reacting and acting and reacting. In the spirit world, let's say you're sitting around eating supper at a table in the spirit world. Okay, you're with your mom and you're with your friends eating fucking whatever at a supper table. All of a sudden, you wake up in this world. You wake up and you see yourself leaving the supper table and all your friends, and they go, "Oh, he woke up." They'll no. This is what they say. "Oh, he's sleeping." They all look. They all look. Well, Rich is gone. He's sleeping, and you're like, "What the fuck does that mean?" He's sleeping. Well, to them, you go to sleep and you disappear. You go to sleep and you just disappear. It's a perspective. To you, you're waking up, leaving that world. To the people in that world, you're going to sleep and you're leaving. You see, you get the twist? That's how it works. That's what sleeping means on both sides. When you go to sleep and you enter that world, St. Lucian world, they call it sleeping. They, in that world, when you disappear from that world, they call it sleeping. And they call the physical world the illusion. Everything's a fucking illusion. So that's why people can never figure out what the fuck you're all talking about. The physical world's an illusion, St. Lucian illusion. The illusion, the astral world, I know. So you call it the astral world. And every world, you got the subatomic world, which fucking nobody knows, not even Jesus Christ. But is the subatomic world is the makeup of this world, the illusion. But what is either in the subatomic world, a subatomic particle, or what is the subatomic particles floating on that make up the physical world? It's fucking cool, man. You can go deep. Oh, I love this shit. I love it. This is what I want to do. This is what I wanted answers for my whole fucking life. And all I do is fight with people called needles. Granted, I had a good life. I had a lot of good exploration, man. I fucking opened portholes into another physical fucking world, traveled time and space to another star system, opened up a fucking porthole and took a look through. I yelled at the guys down there. They reacted to me. What they saw was a hole in the sky with some asshole, me, going, "Hey guys, what you doing down there?" That's fucking rich, man. You can't, that's golden. Fuck. It's beautiful. And all of my 10 viewers on YouTube get to hear it. I don't fucking understand. I don't understand. If I had a set of tits and blonde hair and fucking 10,000 hits a day, it's fucked, man. It's so fucked. It's so fucked. The world is so fucked. Okay, but it's aspects of that. Aspects of that. If I had beautiful blonde hair, if there's a beautiful half-naked woman sitting here telling you, I would go from 10 hits to fucking 10,000 on spiritual shit. And she could be talking just the same as I do. But no, because I'm a male and I have crooked teeth, everything I fucking say is shit. What can you do? It's the world I live in, you know? So fucked. Anyway, guys, and you know what? That's not my problem. That's your problem. The people out there that fucking hate me for being a man, hate me for fucking talking spiritualism, hate me for being a Christian, hate me for being the equivalent of Christ. Oh, wait a minute. I was Christ for 3 months. So fuck off. How you like that? I was a Jesus Christ that says fuck off. Granted, he don't like me doing that, but that's why I'm not a Christ. But I'm the equivalent of Christ. I climbed the fucking mountain 1,000 times. Fuck. So I'm starting to get angry again. I gotta be healed. Like I gotta go. I got Jesus Christ shirt. How dare you call yourself Jesus Christ and wear a band skull on your shirt? Cannot be Jesus Christ. You must kill the infidels. Or fucking go fuck yourselves, all right? You got the left and the right, and they all hate. You know what Christ does to you? Christ don't give a fuck about your ideologies and all your shit and your cults and your fucking bullshit wisdom. He takes you out, evaluates your soul, and sends you where you're supposed to be in desolation. Because that's where you're going when you fucking commit the fucking sins that you are committing. I mean bankers and lawyers and presidents and shit. All the people that think their shit don't stink. All because of their fucking money. They all think their shit don't stink. They are 100% Christ. They're 100% God. They're 100% fucking whatever in their culture. And they parade themselves around like a fucking peacock, being if a guy on the street with a fucking cool car or a fucking banker, lawyer, a president, fucking snorting their goddamn coke. Shut the fuck up. You have no fucking idea where you're going, you cocksuckers. You have no fucking idea. Ask George Bush. You think everything I say on this channel is wrong? Anything on this channel I say is wrong. Anything about my experience or what Christ tells me or personal stuff about me. Go ask Christ yourself. Go ask Christ. I already know what he was going to say. You don't got to concern yourself with him. He's controversial. You don't need to know. But it's a response and demand a response. Don't just sit back. Okay, Jesus. Okay. Don't do that. Demand a fucking response, an appropriate response. Because they'll treat you like you want to be treated, like a bag of shit. You don't need to concern yourself with that. That is a response. That is Christ telling you, yeah, motherfucker's real. But you don't need to concern yourself with it because you're on a different path. Ask him. You think you're the shit? You think I'm full of shit? You think all this? Simply ask Christ. Later, guys.